The high water mark. Dawn crept slowly over the fields of Gettysburg on July 3rd, 1863. The grass lay crushed and darkened, soaked with the price of 2 days fighting. Smoke still hung in the air, drifting low like a bad memory that refused to lift. Men on both sides knew this day would decide something. Maybe the battle, maybe the war, maybe the future itself. Along Seminary Ridge, Confederate soldiers adjusted worn packs and whispered last prayers. Many were barefoot. Most were hungry. All were tired. Ahead of them stretched nearly a mile of open ground, rising gently toward a stone wall held by Union troops. It looked peaceful in the morning light. It was anything but. At the far end stood the Army of the Potomac, steady behind fences and cannons, waiting. Among them were farmers from Ohio, clerks from New York, immigrants who had learned the word liberty in a new tongue but believed in it just the same. Then the guns opened. For nearly 2 hours, artillery roared so loud it rattled the earth. Trees splintered. Caissons exploded. Men pressed hands to ears and prayed the next shell would land somewhere else. When the cannons fell silent, an awful calm followed. From the Confederate line stepped 15,000 men, advancing shoulder to shoulder. This was Pickett's charge, a march into history, whether victory or ruin waited at the end. They walked, then ran, flags snapping in the wind. Union guns tore gaps through their ranks. Men fell and did not rise. Still they came on, crossing fences, climbing the slope, voices breaking into defiant yells that were swallowed by musket fire. A few reached the wall. For a brief, violent moment, blue and gray collided hand to hand. Bayonets flashed. Rifles cracked at arm's length. Then the line broke. The survivors turned back, not in shame, but in sorrow. The charge failed. The field fell quiet again, except for the wounded calling for water, for mothers, for God. That crest, the farthest point the Confederacy reached, would be remembered as the high water mark of the rebellion. After Gettysburg, the South would never again push so deep into Union land. The war would grind on for nearly 2 more years, but something had changed. The nation had bent, not broken, and on that Pennsylvania field, amid blood and silence, America took a painful step toward becoming whole again. Historical note: the Battle of Gettysburg was fought July 1st to 3rd, 1863, and remains the bloodiest battle of the American Civil War. Pickett's charge was a real Confederate assault on July 3rd that ended in devastating losses and marked a turning point in the war. The description of individual thoughts, prayers, and close combat moments are dramatized, but the events, outcomes, and historical significance are accurate.